Okay, it is June 27th, 2024, and I have received multiple different energy transmissions this week, meaning profound messages that were energetically, couldn't deny it. So I'm going to start off with this one. We have been going through a nervous system recalibration. And this is why it looks like so different for everyone around you. Everybody has a different set of challenges that triggers their nervous system. So depending on what those challenges are, is where you probably ended up finding yourself or are finding yourself right now. And what I had received last night about this specific message was that we had to be placed in certain areas of our life that would trigger the nervous system to a certain extent. And through this is where we recalibrate it. But until we are triggered to the point where it's vibrating very, very fast, we can't reach that point of energy within the nervous system. And it can be extremely uncomfortable in this because it feels like anxiety. And a lot of people have been experiencing this overwhelming sense of anxiety. But the reason for why that's happening is exactly this. You're on mission. We're not here to just dance around. We came here for purpose. It's mission driven. And so when we're in these types of situations and we're being challenged to this extent, we start to question, are we in alignment? Are we not in alignment? Who am I? What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I? What's happening? We start asking all of these crazy questions and start attaching the stories to the ego, right? But we don't have any other way to make sense of it. So no, you're not doing anything wrong. You are in alignment, and you were brought to wherever the most challenging space would be for you in order for our higher selves to activate and recalibrate the nervous system so we could start integrating and handling a faster vibration. If you've noticed that when you're in these challenges, your heart's racing, you feel extremely anxious, and it feels like everything is buzzing, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good or bad. It's just that it's activating the vibration of the nervous system. So this is what was being shown to me about why we've been placed with certain challenges and why everybody's everybody's in a different, experience right now, but it's all there to just trigger that nervous system. So for some people, it has to be to a deeper extent in order for the nervous system to be triggered in that way. For other people, it doesn't take as much to get the nervous system to be triggered in that way. So that's all that we had been asked to do, was to allow ourselves to be led and be led. Sometimes they'll bait us with, oh, this is what's meant for me. And it is. Because if what is meant for me meant moving across the country, leaving everything that I love, my job, everything that I know in order to start this new life, but then I was represented with nervous system overload and challenges that would not end, then I am still in alignment because I'm still following my purpose, right? And if I'm being baited to be somewhere and then it doesn't feel good and I'm like, oh my God, I made the wrong decision. What the heck? In reality, it was all still part of that alignment and mission, right? So now, at least for me personally, and I know a ton of others too, but where I'm at right now, went through the nervous system overload, allowed that energy to move through, allowed as in had to surrender because I had no other choice. And from there, I took a breath of fresh air. And then all of a sudden, and I'm not even kidding you, 24 hours after that meltdown that I had and that nervous system, constant buzzing up all night, all night. It's finally settling down right now, the buzzing. But now opportunities are starting to open up. And I was shown this last night. It's like a dam. Like we have been the dam of this ocean force of energy that's hitting the dam. And that's what it's felt like. Like we have just been taking hits and hits of energy. Well, that dam, one little hole went pop through. And so a stream of that force is now moving. One little stream. And as that force continues to move, it'll pop and another stream will happen. And then it'll pop and another stream will happen. And it's gonna keep doing this. And that is our flow. That is what is coming in. But we had to get to the point of direct challenge for our personal life, for the nervous system to be able to hit that point and recalibrate itself, so that way we could start integrating a new vibration. Because a new vibration, we don't know what it feels like. It's an actual physical, energetic, just as much physical to us, vibration. It's vibrating constantly and it's uncomfortable. And so instead of us, now that we are popping through, that water force is going through the dam and we are feeling that release, the vibration no longer has to be in direct challenge and suffering. It's now going to be in flow. And so I'm telling you this so that way you understand that don't give up. Don't give up. It's working with you. It's working with you on a level that we don't understand, but we feel it. We feel it. And it's happening. The flow is happening. I love you.